Ava. Your loyalty is comforting, but it's clear in the light of day that our tree is dying.
4 roots may have turned to 2, but there's still room.
No! This tree is rotten. It is withered away. Now we stand all alone, more isolated than ever before.